Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a surprising turn of events that has left Sister Wives fans absolutely stunned, news have surfaced that Kody Brown, the infamous patriarch of the once thriving Brown family, has officially entered into rehab following explosive charges made by his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. The discovery has sent shockwaves through the reality TV community, with many questioning how serious Kody's difficulties are and how much Robyn knew all along. For years, viewers of Sister Wives have watched Kody's multiple family dissolve, but no one could have guessed that it would escalate into full-fledged addiction, emotional instability, and, eventually, intervention. While Sister Wives often portrayed Kody as a struggling but well-meaning father attempting to balance his multiple marriages, it is now being revealed that his obsession with control, twisted need for validation, and increasingly disturbing behavior were far darker than anyone had suspected. According to many family sources, Robyn, the so-called favorite wife, was the one to blow the whistle on Kody's secret life, exposing his destructive tendencies that led to this breaking point. What began as a rumor about Kody being checked out emotionally by his older children and former wives has now turned into full-fledged confirmation that Kody has been battling a sick obsession that has consumed his life, poisoned his relationships, and nearly destroyed what was left of his crumbling empire. Behind the shiny sheen of TLC's edited footage, the true narrative depicts a guy spiraling out of control. Those closest to the family have long spoken about Kody's insatiable need for power, his unsettling preoccupation with appearance, and his dangerous obsession with being adored, not just by his wives, but also by fans, followers, and social media attention. However, as the seasons passed and the facade of polygamous harmony crumbled, Kody's darker side emerged. Robyn, who had previously been extremely loyal to him, gradually began to see the reality for herself. According to sources, Robyn's breaking point came when she realized how profoundly Kody's fixation with control and manipulation had driven him, not only over their wealth, but also over their children's futures, mental well-being, and even their ability to speak freely in public. According to insiders, Kody's behavior became alarming behind closed doors. He reportedly cut himself off from everyone except Robyn, lashing out at his older children who dared to challenge his rule. But the most alarming revelation came when Robyn revealed Kody's secret addiction, not to substances, but to control, power, validation, and, perhaps most disturbingly, the attention he earned by pulling others down in order to elevate himself. For Robyn, the realization was horrifying. Although fans had long accused her of being involved, or even encouraging Kody's behavior, the truth was supposedly far more complicated. Robyn, previously captivated by the prospect of becoming the favored wife and living the dream, plural family life, realized that Kody's fixation was damaging not only their marriage, but their children's futures. The breaking point was apparently caused by yet another heated quarrel over the Coyote Pass land, which had been a source of contention for the family for years. When Robyn recommended that they take a break and focus on rebuilding the family's shattered connections, Kody erupted in wrath, blaming everyone else for the family's shortcomings. But this time, Robyn refused to back down. According to family insiders, Robyn faced Kody with years of bottled-up resentment, eventually exposing his preoccupation with being viewed as the perennial victim, martyr, and misunderstood patriarch. She accused him of using their marriage as a cover to evade accountability, of exploiting her loyalty to justify isolating himself from the rest of the family, and of secretly enjoying his control over everyone's life. Robyn's confrontation apparently put Kody into a tailspin, and others close to the family quickly urged him to seek professional help. Initially, Kody refused. The man who had spent years preaching self-sufficiency and personal responsibility couldn't recognize that he was the architect of his own demise. But as the conflicts intensified, his seclusion became more severe, and Robyn's forbearance wore thin. Kody eventually cracked. According to sources, Robyn offered the last ultimatum: either Kody seeks assistance or their marriage will end. And in a desperate bid to save what little remained of his shattered legacy, Kody agreed to go to rehab, not for drugs or alcohol, but for his destructive behavioral patterns, narcissistic traits, and pathological fixation with control. The discovery has startled long-standing Sister Wives fans, many of whom now see Kody in a completely different light. Some are empathetic, realizing that years of being in the spotlight, juggling several marriages, and striving to live up to an idealized picture of manhood may push anyone to the brink. Others, however, are less charitable, claiming that Kody brought this on himself via years of emotional neglect, favoritism, and outright manipulation of his wife and children. Janelle, Christine, and Mary, Kody's prior spouses, are claimed to find the discovery bittersweet. On the one hand, they'd known for a long time that Kody was struggling with inner demons. On the other hand, it's a sobering confirmation of everything they've warned about for years. Christine, in particular, is said to be relieved that the truth has finally been revealed, albeit she is also saddened by the years squandered in a marriage to a guy who valued his ego over his family's pleasure. But what does this mean for Robyn, who for years has been portrayed as both Kody's enabler and victim? According to insiders, Robyn is currently at a crossroads. The lady who formerly held so passionately to the dream of polygamy and the ideal of family togetherness is now forced to confront the possibility that everything she built with Kody was founded on delusions. With the other spouses gone, the family fractured, and Kody in treatment, Robyn is apparently facing a harsh new reality. She may have won the battle for Kody's attention, but she lost the struggle for family unity. The Brown family name has been tarnished, and Robyn, who was once committed to be a mediator, is now left clutching the broken pieces of a dream that may never be repaired. Meanwhile, speculation rages about what Kody's rehab stint will entail for the future of Sister Wives. Will TLC cover his rehab in the following seasons? Will Kody emerge a changed man, or will this simply be another chapter in the Brown family's unending narrative of turmoil and tragedy that has spanned over a decade? While the answers are unclear, one thing is certain: Kody's obsession, his frantic desire to control, manipulate, and dominate every area of his life, has finally caught up with him. And it took Robyn, the one person he felt he could always trust on, to finally say enough. As the dust settles, viewers are waiting to see if Kody Brown will finally tackle his demons, or if this is simply another tragic incident in a family drama that has become more about pain than harmony. The repercussions from Kody's choice to enter treatment has shocked not only the Brown family, but also the Sister Wives fan community, which has been watching this family collapse for over a decade. For years, viewers speculated about the true dynamics behind the scenes: why Kody grew increasingly estranged from his children, why his previous marriages failed one by one, and why Robyn always managed to emerge undamaged in Kody's eyes. With these facts, it all begins to make sad sense. Kody's fixation was more than just favoritism. He didn't only prefer Robyn above Mary, Christine, or Janelle. It was much darker. It was a control addiction, a twisted need to dominate those closest to him, veiled by the vocabulary of leadership and spiritual headship. This was not about love, but about ownership. And when Robyn realized she was simply another piece in Kody's sick game, she knew she had to take action.